Death row in the USA is home to over 2,000 people who have been convicted of capital crime. But before they get unalived, they are offered any meal of their choice, whether it be a good old steak or a Chick-fil-A, and today I'll be rating them all. So first up, we have the famous Ted Bundy. His real name, Theodore Robert Bundy. He was an American serial killer who was unalived in 1989. He kidnapped and murdered dozens of young women and girls during the 1970s. And for his last meal, he wanted steak, bread, and orange juice. Let's see what Ted Bundy's last meal tasted like. So I'm not sure if this is how he did it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some steak in some bread with some ketchup and then see how this tastes. Not bad. I've never cooked a steak before, so hopefully this is right and how he had it. Steak and orange juice, you can't really go wrong. But I'd probably rate this final meal a 9 out of 10. Now, Rihanna, what would you have as your final meal? What would you be?
Not a steak. I'd probably have a burger because a steak is very particular on how you want it. If they cook it wrong, it's just ruined. So I'd probably get a burger.
Next up, we have John Wayne Gacy. Now, John Wayne Gacy was executed in 1994, and he was an American serial killer who murdered at least 33 young men. He became known as the Killer Clown due to his performances in public as a clown. Birthday parties, fairs, he was a clown, and then that's how he lured his young boys in to eventually. For his last meal, he requested chicken and strawberries. I don't know, this is a bit of a weird mix for me. Do you think, Rihanna, that chicken and strawberries are a bit of a weird combo?
I don't think that I'd put that as a pair.
No.
Definitely not.
Me neither. When I read this and I read that it was chicken and strawberries as his like final meal, I thought, I mean, I get the sweet with the chicken because obviously you'd want some chicken, you want something sweet, but he wanted it at the same time and he ate them together. So let's just do what he did, get this over with. So take a bite of the chicken, nearly drop the chicken. Bite chicken and strawberries. Eating them both at the same time. This is just hella weird. That is a weird mix together. Individually, they're nice, but as a last meal, as a combo, this gets like a 5 out of 10. And it's only getting high because I like chicken and I like strawberries, but let's go to the next. Next up, we have James Edmund Swift. He was an American murderer and he was executed for capital murder in Texas. Now, his case gained attention for his unusual last meal request. And that's right, guys. This pot isn't here for no reason. My guy requested dirt as his last meal. So as you know, I have to do what he's doing. Nah, I'm joking. They refused his last meal request and gave him yogurt. So for this last meal, it's just a simple yogurt. And I made sure to get the Arla strawberry fat-free one because I'm on a gym diet. Next up, we have Timothy James McVeigh. He was an American domestic and he did the Oklahoma City bombing back in April 1995. The bombing killed 168 people, injured 680, and destroyed 1/3 of the Alfred Federal Building, and it remains the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in US history to this day. Now, his last meal request was pretty simple. He requested 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Now, I'm from the UK, so we don't sell and we don't have things that big when it comes to ice cream. We just have little tubs of mint chocolate chip ice cream, and they were sold out. So what I settled for was a mint chocolate chip cornetto, which is basically just a cone, and it's just mint chocolate ice cream with, oh, there goes my lid, my mum's gonna be hungry, with just chocolate sauce on top. So as a last meal, this is actually pretty decent. Obviously, he had the tubs of mint chocolate chip ice cream, which I think will taste better. I don't understand how he managed to get through 2 pints of it. That's crazy, because I'd just be sick afterwards. But then again, obviously, it is the end of his life, so he probably didn't care too much. But as a last meal, out of 10, this has to be a 10 out of 10. Go to the last one. Last, we have Stephen Anderson. Now, Stephen Anderson was a contract killer and murderer who even unalived his own cellmate when he was in prison when he got caught. His body count was 15 by the time he got caught as well, so a lot of victims. For his last meal, he requested a grilled cheese sandwich. Plain and simple, bread, cheese, butter, grilled. It's okay. Reminds me of when I was a child. Pretty sure for a last meal, I'd probably pick something a bit more exotic than a grilled cheese sandwich. But anyway, I'll give that 7 out of 10. Which also brings me to the end of the video. Comment down below what you thought of any of these last meals, if they were crazy, and let me know what your last meal would be. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back next week with another video. Peace out, guys.